Hello. That was no accident. That's no moon. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Oh, another sleeping pills story, I see. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. It doesn't matter. I might as well have been me. It might as well have been me. Wait, what the fuck's going on? Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon are the start of this whole mess. Keep playing through my mind. Oh god. Are we gonna get like super like meta here? Spiritual like ghost shit? Oh my. Look at this dude. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling yourself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we get down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. You know, small talk. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Turner Gray. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor, Ed? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree. That's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now this is good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Okay. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows are talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There are rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More of the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means that you're not coming in my clinic, that they're not coming in my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me to prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya, why would he? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if, well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh, Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fang clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this would be a lot for first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. The condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she couldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Hello there. Hello there. What an odd little girl. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. That's a fucking long time. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know? Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Looks like you're finally becoming a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Hahaha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network, the MIN. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? Allegedly, and to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her allegedly in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? I was gonna call her Mia for a second. Yep, Grain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, then that means she's also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Yeah, Mr. Ray, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airways. It's like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishments. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Ray, I have a copy for you, too. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my show can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Faye? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And my affair is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. My Diana's in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Fire hazard. Oh, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. Could be that the room's basically on fire. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Wow. That's some hair. Good sir, who might you be? Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, it must be that, good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so, Mystic Maya? Actually, I'm gonna give her more of like a... I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I am afraid. Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That it was not, was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would have surely not have won. First a girl that runs away and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how to not make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Corinne channeling technique. You know what that means, don't you? It is your duty, Phoenix. Okay then, where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Corinne school. So how strong are you? My power level is over... Nope, I'm not gonna say that. It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of my power to the master's. So that's how it is. So the channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir, because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident? Indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this is the channeling chamber. A place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Fuck, I was really hoping we'd be able to see it. I was kind of interested. Oh, the secrets of the Corinne technique cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is still performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what that lock's for. Oh yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd... She is my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is powerful, sir. Good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyways. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Broken vase. Few. So this is the side room. Looks like more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Hey, you, hold on. This gal's got a few questions to ask. Who is this? I'm sure I've heard that. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? I haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, lot of hair. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course! And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting. Wait, this ain't no time to be wasting time. Oh God, that's why that sentence threw me off. The challenge is about to get started. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? Been judging her harshly because of that case. I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Again, she committed perjury. Was that just like swept under the rug or just hand waved away? We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swallow these pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Dude, she must have to go pee, like, super often, always taking sips of that tea. She is... She's gotta be hydrated as hell, too, right? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Yes, please. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What? What are you... This is Killing Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. She needs to get more tea. That cup is empty. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the challenge chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Miss Faye, what should we do? Yellow belly chicken liver, what are you waiting for? Kick it down already. But the key is one of a kind. In this world, there is only that one. Even I am powerless to open that door. There's really no other way. All right, stand aside. I don't want to break the door down. Wait, please, that sort of recklessness. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray, fuck. I don't think I actually expected him to be shot. Maybe I should have. Oh my. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? God damn it, Lotta. At a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomena. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Otto, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work with him. Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. Just sit tight, all right? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jimshoe? My name isn't Jimshoe. The 2 of them went into the channel chamber. I guess all I can do now is see what everyone else has to say. So this is another situation of like, Phoenix is kind of a witness. So it's really sketchy for him to defend Maya like it was before. There are ways around that, but no judge is going to be happy with having to determine whether that's okay. They said we have to wait. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? The fuck? That is I. Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Miney. Hold on. I require a cookie because of that. We already know she had something to do with it, because her name was mentioned earlier. I'm wondering if this personality is merely a facade. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Says the dude who's in a spirit medium fucking play. Okay, whatever. So what brings you here today? Like, so I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? That and she never has her eyes open, so she's like that trickster. She seems like she's that trickster type character. Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, that. I like totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? Knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Sounds like he's trying to hide something. Yeah, very obviously. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, hello there. How are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What? Fuck! What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Probably scared out of her wits after a murder taking place right here. Lada? God don't let me better than what? Hey, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Do you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being a cult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamorous, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah, what is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember I took some pictures at the murder scene inside? Ah, she did. 2 even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Wah! I don't know who's scary, a lot or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Police are busily running up here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside the room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Why? Where did these weapons come from? Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. Sure hope Maya's okay. Should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Hi! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again. And it's not your fault. You didn't do it. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. Now, this is really interesting. So if it's like an established fact in this society that mediums are real and like you can communicate with the dead, how do they treat a situation like this where a medium gets overtaken by the spirit of overcome by the spirit that they're channeling, and that causes that person to commit a crime, but the spirit is the one who did it? Is there like, it doesn't matter, you the medium take that risk, you assume that risk in your profession, and if it happens you are responsible? No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master of, or something, of the Korean School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title's passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. And yet that's still not really... Okay, so it's not that everybody just simply assumes that it's real. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling the spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. And it's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. I guess the difference between pleading insanity here and pleading, like, possession is that insanity is something where, in theory at least, it's not like you wanted that to happen. You didn't, like, say, hey, I'm gonna put myself in a position to be insane. But possession, it's something that you're voluntarily doing and thus potentially putting people in more risk based on conscious, voluntary decisions. And you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. There was blood all over my clothes. Hmm? Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. That sounds awful. It went something like that. That's what we call a nightmare, dear. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm gonna get from her. I'll be back later. Maya, in the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Wait, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But you were a witness. That's really sketchy, Nick. What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these filthy hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Maya. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. Okay, I know that the game does this, and I should be used to it by now, but this is still so incredibly absurd. As usual, zero prep time. All right, I'm going now. Wait. It's true. This is called a magatama? A magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Little Pearl's in here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, what is that? Oh, hey, like you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith Esquire. That's right. I mean, wait, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith Wright? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. Good job. I don't think she gets the point. Anyways, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. Mobby. No, it's okay. Like it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So like, what was I talking about again? A lot of ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon that's right here. Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like, what? Like the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So like I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. Sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. You heard about the murder? It's like totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Should take this chance to thoroughly check the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Shit. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Well, they were gonna let the police determine who they wanted to charge with something based on what a medium said, so... By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Like, that actually doesn't seem to make any sense, given that you don't let anybody else come in here and it's only the two people. Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling upon the danger. Wait, really? You didn't think locking the dude in the room with just the spirit that could take over Maya would be putting him in danger? Negligence. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. That would be the folding screen here. It is the Crane Sacred Writings. Along with the Crane Sacred Urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity! Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today, Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. And compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? It's a hole. This has been made by a bullet? Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Ah, you surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. Looks like the same thing she had yesterday. God damn it! Huh? Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. He is perfect. Presents this. Yeah, Maya said this. Give this to you. Aw, I'm in trouble now. We're gonna see this like this. I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh my, really? Whoa, what? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. The earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like, I can tell you're a good person. All right, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you any way I can. Pro, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Oh, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study the crane technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer? Yup. Is that related to the spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. Huh? If you want it, I can give it to you. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one, too. Black key. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Please take this. I'm sure it'll be helpful. What do you mean? It'll let you see people's secrets. Whoa. If it's alright with you, I'd like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Ah, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I guess you would be old. I don't know how old Pearl is. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I totally don't know him. Now we're animeing. Oh yeah. What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. This is the power of the Magatama. Well, you can see these psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secrets, the more locks you'll see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Oh god, now we have like a mini game we have to do? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person, and let's remove the lock. I have no idea what you're talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Oh, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this psych lock thing a try. Meanie, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that possibility existed for now. Yeah, I don't think any of these things actually... Hey, it's you, pal. So you're gonna be our lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying this kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. Haha, I'm not scary, honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. You're talking about proof. We got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. Must be talking about Lada. Actually, speaking of Lada. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over the tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year. Huh? I could have sworn I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It looked really interesting, too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Ray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. Oh, so I should probably go get that, huh? About my trial tomorrow. Got two pieces of news for you, pal. Two? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. What do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. All right, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. And by that, I mean when he stunned me with his stun gun. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. His kid became prosecutor real young, like I'm pretty sure that's not even possible here, at least. Maybe in Japan? That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country's got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talent. So she's a prosecutor in Germany? Can you do that in Germany? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. It's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's the newspaper Dr. A brought the other day? Right there. Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Dr. Ray brought this over to my office the other day, and hey, it's that news story, the one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Oh, yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. All right, thanks. Take that! Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you notice she was my older sister. Sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. So you're not really doing it that much different, anything that much different from the first game, except like it'll alert you when somebody's actually lying. You get like a sense of it. You still have to present stuff to them in order to get the information out of them. It's not like some weird mini game. Please tell me all that you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? Like, I've like already told my story to like everyone. You understand now, Nick? This is how a psych lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Mr. Nick! What's wrong? I've never left Human Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to go to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off again. Well, I know any secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? Is that? Yep, that's what I thought. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. The original cake. Yeah, she's Maya's older sister, my mentor. We don't need this recap, because we remember. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me please. Believe in your convictions, and fight for the complete acquittal of your clients. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Just tell me why! You don't have to give me a fucking hint! It's your sister! Yes? Speediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears, which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. The actual fucking literal key. Gotcha. Maya, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for us, so that was surprising. Oh my. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the psych locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? That is very strange. Alright,